Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today I have this world's smallest flip phone, and believe me, it's not a gimmick, it really works. So let's get started. If you're someone new to our channel, please consider subscribing to our channel as we do regular videos like this one, smartwatches and smartphone reviews, tech tutorials and much more. Also check out our playlist tab to find categorized videos for various content we post on this channel. To all my regular subscribers and viewers, I have started this new series where I'll occasionally show you guys such crazy and bizarre tech on top of our regular smartwatches and smartphone videos. So today I have this brand named Long CZ J9 mini flip phone, and I'll unbox, review and show you all its feature and wrap it up with my final say as well as some functional use of this little device. So let's start with unboxing. This little phone came in a tiny packaging like this one. Pretty basic. It came with a micro USB charging cable. Keep in mind this device does not have any onboard storage, so this cable cannot be used as a media transfer cable. Moving on, there is a manual which is in Chinese and English as shown over here. I will be going through all these features in this video, so anyways. I got it from Amazon for just 34 Canadian dollar, which I still can't wrap my head around. You can't even get a decent pizza for a family of 4 in this price range, and guess what? They can make a fully functional tiny flip phone for this price. That's incredible. In case if you guys want to get it, I have linked it in the description down below, so make sure to check it out. Okay, now let's have a look at the phone itself. To give you a perspective for size, it's not even the size of like half of my thumb with unflipped. In terms of thickness, it's right about my thumb size. Let's put it beside my Galaxy Watch Active 2 44mm. It's about the same size, but here is the magic. Let's check its weight. And it's just freaking 18 grams. I barely can even feel it in my hand. So let's talk about some external features. You have a microphone with at the bottom. At the top there is a hook for the neck strap, and there was a neck strap included in the box, which is pretty handy, as believe me, you can easily lose this tiny device. There are two silver metallic U-shaped engraved design front and back, which looks pretty decent and elegant. At the top you will see this gap with a tiny SIM card icon. I appreciate their effort showing on the icon as to how will the SIM card slide in. This is where you can slide in a standard size SIM card, and you will get an option to use this device as a standalone complete mobile device, which if you don't want, you can even use it as a Bluetooth collar to your phone, which I'll show you later on during this video, so stick around. They even have provided a lip at the bottom to flip the phone open, so you don't have to struggle with your nails. Having the phone open looks pretty nostalgic like the Moto Razr flip phone with a T9 miniature keyboard, and I'll show you later on that this tiny T9 keyboard actually works. With the phone flipped open, you can see the brand name under the screen. There is a speaker which also works as an earpiece for calls, which is located above the screen. At the very top, under the lip used to flip the phone open, is the micro USB charging port. Speaking of charging, it takes only about 30 minutes to fully charge, and I have tested its battery life, so if you were to use it as a Bluetooth collar with a few calls during a day, the battery for me lasted about 3 to 4 full days. So maybe with a SIM card inserted, it would still give you maybe a day or a day and a half. Now let's talk about the screen, keyboard and software. To turn the phone on and off, you have to hold the disconnect call button for 3 seconds. This device also has a screen lock. As you can see, it says unlock. So to unlock, press the left arrow key and the asterisk icon. Now the screen is black and white and displays time, date, as well as insert SIM card icon, as I don't have a SIM card inserted. On the top right you can see the battery icon, and on the top left is the signal strength as well as Bluetooth icon, as I have connected it to my phone as a Bluetooth caller. I guess without the Bluetooth caller function it will be useless phone because you have to insert a SIM card. By default the Bluetooth is turned off, so you have to turn it on, which I'll show you down the road. So the keyboard is pretty self-explanatory. The top left arrow key is to go in the menu as well as select various options in the menu, and the top right key is for going back. There is this up and down key to navigate, and the call, answer and disconnect key. Now let's browse around the menu. The first one is the message, where you can access, write and send messages if you have a SIM card inserted. Since the phone does not have any internal storage, the messages will be stored in the SIM card memory like the Nokia 3310. Let me type a message and show you how functional is the keyboard with my wide and broad fingers. So as you can see, it really works and I can type. Let's go back, and the next one is contact. I can't access contacts as the only way to store contact will be on a SIM card. Next one is call logs, which is pretty basic and self-explanatory. Next up is settings. Here is where you can adjust everything like call settings, profiles like normal, silent, etc. Let's go in the normal profile and check for ringtones, which you will find in the profile settings. So there are 3 fixed ringtones for phone call and 2 for messages. Let me go ahead and play them. So the speaker is pretty loud, however it may not be loud enough in a crowd. Let's go back. Next up is the phone setting, where you can change date, language, power management, as well as factory restore the device. After the phone setting, it's the CC settings. Then comes the display settings, where you can control brightness, etc. Next up is security, so you can actually do a pin lock. Next up is the SOS call settings. Moving up the menu is the FM radio, and I really don't know why it is there, as if you open it, it will prompt you to plug in the headphones, and apparently it does not have a headphone jack. Next one is the audio or music, and surprisingly it can actually work as a Bluetooth music player and control the audio of the phone. Let me show it to you. It can actually work in the background as well. Let's go back and pause the music playing. This is pretty enticing. Next up is the application, where the only available is the alarm, and there is no way to install any other application. But I can appreciate them adding an alarm app, and I have tried it and it works for me, maybe not for a deep sleeper. Next up is Bluetooth, And this is very important, as here is where you can turn on the Bluetooth, as by default this device comes with Bluetooth turned off. So if you don't know, this is your key. In the paired devices, you can find all the connected device, like I have my Galaxy S10 Plus. Next up is transferring files, settings, Bluetooth SOS, and about. Next up is the magic voice, which basically makes your voice changed over to a different voice, which I find pretty fascinating. But for me, somehow this feature does not work. I have tried all the different ways to make it work, but it just doesn't work for me. It would be so cool if it were to work, but sadly it doesn't. Now let me do a test call to my other phone so you can see for yourself that the Bluetooth caller actually works. So that's it about this world's smallest flip phone. If you want me to test this phone with an actual SIM card, please comment down below and I'll do it based on the viewer response I receive. Keep in mind it's unlocked, so any SIM card will work, but it only has 2G GSM network, so don't expect your LTE or 5G SIM card to work on this tiny device. But hey, for $34, I certainly can appreciate this little device actually working. There are certain scenarios where this can actually work. For example, if you are traveling to a different country and you get a local SIM card, you can shove it inside this tiny phone and use it as a fully functional call and texting phone. It can work as a substitute phone in case if your main phone died on you or for any reason. This phone will be a good one for kids tracking. If you have a spare SIM card, you can just pop it in and call your kids at any time, anywhere. Or you can use it as I did for past few days, like a Bluetooth caller for your smartphone. So my final say will be it's a novelty device for $34. This is pretty decent and it actually works, and it does have some functional use in my opinion. So I really hope you found this video helpful. If you did, then please give this video a thumbs up, and maybe give it a thumbs up anyways as an appreciation to our effort for making this video. It really means a lot. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming videos, and take care. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.